I'm Jeaneace Kelly. I am a captain in the Air Force. I'm a force support officer. So I kind of dealt with all of the revenue generating businesses in the Air Force. I'm currently stationed at Barksdale Air Force Base, which is in Northwest Louisiana, and I've been in about 6 years now.
Okay, so you just attended the April conference. You're in the final feet of the follow-up interview process, ready to make your decision about which offer you'll select. But let's go back in time just a little bit. Let's start with why you originally decided to get out of the Air Force.
Sure, Pete. So it was really two reasons. I was looking to work in a challenging environment and an environment where I would be compensated and promoted based off of my performance.
Mhm.
And the Air Force did give me some of that. But it was really dependent on the job that I was in and the leadership that I had at the time. And so I decided to transition so that I could have a little bit more control about the type of work that I was going to do
Gotcha.
and the industries that I was going to be in.
Now you were also on the post-April conference webcast, and in that, when you were introducing yourself, you had reminded me that we were in a partnership, and then COVID happened. And it was like, well, I don't. Let's see how this is all going to shake out. And so, my question for you is, why did you ultimately decide, or perhaps how did you ultimately decide that Cameron Brooks was the right company to help you move from the Air Force to corporate America?
Yeah, I was very skeptical, like you mentioned, about leaving. But my first conversation with Cameron Brooks was with you, Pete, and you made me very comfortable. And so when I was in that weird phase where I didn't know if I trusted the economy and I didn't know if I wanted to leave, I went back to that conversation that we had. And I called Cameron Brooks back up and talked to some more folks there. And it was just a lot of you guys guiding me through and helping me understand that I could land on my feet, and the fact that I'm only going to transition from the Air Force one time, and you
Mm-hmm.
all help thousands of officers do it. And so I am by no means an expert in this business, but you are. And so I was able to kind of relieve some of that stress and pressure by working with Cameron Brooks.